So this month, I'm celebrating 21 years that I've had my CDL, no tickets or accidents. And well, it's been a pretty good run. And then last night happened. See if you can see this. Schneider decided that they liked my grill and they wanted to take it with them. And so this is the result of when you come in to set yourself up to back in and you get too close to the truck, and then the tail swing on your trailer grabs a hold of like the grill right there. You know, it doesn't look like much, but I'll tell you, I was rocking and rolling in that truck. I fell off I was sitting on the sleeper and I landed up on the floor. And well, it could have been worse. You know, it looks like really this is the only damage that got done here to the fiberglass. This here punctured a hole in the radiator, and then well, pretty much destroyed the grill. So yeah, be careful when you're backing in before you set yourself up. You get too close to things, you got 10 foot of tail swing that's going to come around and possibly grab onto something like this. Well, luckily everybody was okay. As a matter of fact, the driver didn't even know that he had done it. He came in, he took the grill out after I got up off the floor. I looked out the window and I seen him backing in next to me. And another driver that was here at the truck stop, I was sitting here in the truck stop, he ran up and said, "Hey, that guy just took your grill off, his tail swing," which I kind of seen it through the curtains. The curtains were open a little bit, and I kind of seen what happened. And he goes, "He's hiding from you." And I'm looking at the truck. He already has a curtain shut on his truck, right? And I'm like, really? And then he wasn't hiding. He was just getting ready to go to bed. He didn't know he did it. So he's getting out of the truck, and he walks around and starts doing his post trip. And so I flashed him with a flashlight, and I said, "Hey, man, come here. And he goes, "Oh, what happened?" And the witness says, "You did that. I watched the whole thing." In which, you know, he wasn't mean to him, but, you know, he wasn't nice to him either. And he goes, "Did I do that?" And I said, "Well, yeah. You know, the tail swing, when you came in to set up to back in, it just wiped the grill out." And then, of course, all the apologies began. And said, "Well, you know, things happen." And so that's when the real work occurs, because I've never had an accident or ticket. And, you know, this isn't my fault, but I mean, I still have to deal with it. And so here at Walmart, and I think other companies have it, we got these little packs here where you fill out all the information and you draw the diagrams and all the stuff. And I'm not really big on filling stuff out. And yeah, you gotta fill out all the stuff with the insurance and the truck number and what damage occurred and your name and address, and then you got to get the same thing from them. Then you got to take the pictures of, you know, not just right up on it, but you have to get back away so that whoever's reviewing it can see like what's around, you know, the parking lot, and, you know, where you are in relation to where that truck was and where it landed up, and this type of thing. So you got to do pictures way far away and then some up closer. Get the truck numbers, take pictures of the license plate numbers on the trailer and the truck. Get the trailer numbers. Really, just the whole object of what you want to do, what you need to do, is you just have to be thorough and get everything you can, because after this is over, that's all you're going to have to prove anything. And lucky for me, it was a major carrier, so, you know, as long as we have the license plate and the truck number, pretty much, you know, then they're not going to get away with it. This guy wasn't trying to do that at all, but, you know, I would imagine there's probably plenty of people that try to do that, try to get away with it. And so anyway, lots of pictures, phone calls. Here where I work at, they have a thing called TARP, and I do not remember what it stands for, but basically it's an acronym. And So you call and tell them, and they ask all the questions. Something like this happens, you end up telling the story 10 times over because you got to tell them. Then you got to tell your safety guy. And then you got to tell, the coordinator, so they'll connect you with the ops manager. And then you get to tell the shop and, just on and on and on. And so this happened last night at about 8 o'clock. And then here I am now. Where are we at now? A little bit after 12 o'clock noon. Still sitting here, which, this is pretty common. I think there's some weather up the way here. I'm up in Washington, or actually I'm in Oregon on the border of Washington. I would imagine tow trucks are pretty busy right now with a lot of the ice and freezing rain and stuff that's going on, although it's nice here. And so basically it was a 4-hour wait to get a tow truck here. You should be showing up here pretty quick. And, this is one of the things you're going to deal with if you're a new truck driver, or maybe like me, you've never had an accident or ticket, and so you've never had to deal with it. Sure, I've learned all about it through the years through, safety meetings and this kind of thing, but I never actually had to do it all. And so going through the whole process here, it's a lot of filling out information and getting information. And looks like we have a shortage of trucks, so I may not get a loaner truck because I'm going to have to leave my truck in Hermiston, Oregon, here in our distribution center up here. Hopefully they have a loaner truck, and I'll be able to use that for my week because today would be my Tuesday. And, I'll have to go back to Red Bluff with that truck, which is like 500 miles away. Then turn around and come back next week. Hopefully the truck is fixed at that point. Give them their truck back and then take mine and come back. But they may not have a truck. They said they're really low right now on trucks, extra trucks. And it's a possibility I may end up having to get a rental car, which the company pays for all that. And I'll drive all the way back to Red Bluff, get a loaner truck down there, finish my week out, and then have to get another rental car next week and go back up to go get my truck. So, something that's pretty simple. I mean, this is simple. They're going to be able to replace the grill. Probably there's a radiator and then there's another cooler in front of that. They're probably going to be able to replace that cooler in front. And it probably won't be that hard of a fix. But I guarantee you it's going to take over a week. The whole trying to get parts, fit it in somewhere to get it fixed and this kind of thing. Something simple like this can really take up a lot of your time. So it's really important that we watch what we do in tight spots, like setting yourself up to back your truck in and this kind of thing. It's somewhat tight here because there's really not a lot you can pull forward here with. And so it's kind of understandable, but yeah, you're the one driving that truck. You need to be watching the back of that trailer every second. And when you can't see it, you need to be positive that you're not going to be hitting something or you have enough space. So, yeah, that's it. So 21 years, no tickets or accidents, and they get a little lesson in how to do the procedure and get all this figured out. I'm glad it wasn't my fault, so I'm still going forward 21 years, no tickets or accidents that are my fault. I was just sitting here minding my business in the sleeper. So, yeah, that's what I got. And maybe I'll come up with another video on how it goes on getting another truck or a rental car or something. But it's something to think about. We always think it's not going to happen to me, but one day you may have, a great day going on, and then the next you're, going days messing around with paperwork and trying to figure out, how to get home and all this. It can all change in an instant just because somebody wasn't paying attention. So, all right. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.